Hello YouTube and welcome to this month's fire alarm system test. As you can see on the system today, I have these older Edwards devices. You can see I have this horn. This is one of these older mechanical buzzer type horns. It's not quite a mechanical horn where it vibrates the entire wall, but it sounds a lot like those squealing stoppers, you know, the older ones. And then above it, for the visual device, I have this Edwards corridor light. Technically it's a fire device, but I think they're still manufactured today for nurse call applications. So you'd see a white version of this light that's unmarked just outside of a patient room, and when you pull the help cord, this would light up. But they also made these for fire signaling purposes, and that's what I have up today. So this is kind of the application for it. Looks pretty retro in my opinion. You can see I had to have two boxes up, which does look a little funky, but going down I have an Edwards 270 SPO. This right here is a local alarm variant. You can see it's on its back box. Looks really nice. This is actually what the back box is designed for. I use a lot of pull stations on this box because, you know, a red back box kind of matches everything, but it's designed for the 270 SPO. So that's how this looks. And like I said, this is a local alarm version, so it's a little older, but it's pretty cool. If we go into the fire museum room, I have another one of these horns. You can see the horn behind it, and then I have another one of these white lights. This time it's marked fire, except like I said, the lens is white, but it's still pretty cool. And you can see I also did this jank little thing where I put this extender on this recessed 4x4 box just so I could add this other light on it. But this acts pretty much the same as the other unit. It's just a 24 volt DC light that blinks with the alarm. And then I have a system sensor 2400 TH thermal/smoke detector on the other side. Here in the bathroom, I have another one of these white fire lights. You can see this one's mounted on a 4x4 box. These things were all a pain to mount because obviously they don't mount on 4x4 boxes. So I had to use these janky double gang mud rings. But you can see this one actually does look pretty nice. It's basically just a really large light bulb. And then over here I have a system sensor i3 smoke detector. Going out into the main basement area, I have a carbon monoxide speaker strobe and a 2100 smoke detector, which is conventional. And then going over to the far exit door, I have another Edwards 270 SPO pull station right here. Again, this one's local alarm, nice and old. I have a system sensor i3 conventional smoke detector. And then finally, over here, I have this. This right here is another one of these older Edwards horns. You can see this one also has that nice older buzzer behind it, and then I have this light on top of it. These things definitely do sound very unique when activated. I don't want to say they're ear-piercingly loud because they're really not that loud, but they definitely sound very old. And then finally here in the boiler room, I have another one of these Edwards horns, and then above it I have another incandescent light. And then of course for the fire panel, it's the exact same SFP 10UD. And then I have a Edwards 270 SPO, except this one's not even branded by Edwards. It's just flat down here. So maybe there's a sticker here at some point. In fact, maybe there was, yeah, because you might be able to see the outline, but not sure. Maybe it's just unbranded, but nevertheless, here it is. Out in the garage, I have a bit of a wonky setup. You can see up here, I have another one of these Edwards lights. And again, I did the old extender trick so I wouldn't have to drill into the wall. But I have this Edwards integrity horn strobe with only the horn wired up because obviously I already have this light. And then down here, I have a local alarm 270 SPO. If we go up, we have a system sensor 2400 TH smoke detector. Once again, so far hasn't caused any false alarms yet in the garage, which is good. But this is definitely wonky. I know it looks kind of stupid with a horn strobe right next to the light, but originally I was gonna have a horn out here, and then the horn I had wasn't working, so I had to find something, and the integrity horn was the closest I could find that was still EST. So I decided to put it up. So yeah, that's that. It definitely sounds a little, or looks a little weird, but I guess it's basically the same as the basement setup, except you hear the integrity horn instead of the squealing older Edwards ones. Now that we've seen the system, let's go ahead and activate the alarms. Pull in case of fire. The outdoor strobes are flashing. It's really, really bright, especially because of the snow, but they definitely are flashing. Let's go ahead and reset this pull station with a flathead screwdriver. Let's do the far pull station now, see that audible silence where the blinkers keep going. Let's reset this station. Let's go ahead and test this detector with our nail on a stick. So put that in there. We can't re-alarm on the same zone, but I can do this bathroom detector while we're at it. So we'll use a magnet, or actually nail on a pool stick this time to set this off. Of course, this door drops every time the fire alarm goes off because we have this electromagnet. It's actually powered by this relay over here, which when alarm sounds, this relay is triggered and then power drops to this door magnet, which closes the door and stops the spread of smoke and fire. Let's spice things up a little bit by changing the coding of the alarms to march time. So we gotta change everything, including the lights. So that's NAC 2, march time, NAC 3, march time, and NAC 4, march time. See how that sounds. These things do sound a little scratchy because they're old. Let's go ahead and test this pull station while we're out here. Go ahead and do this smoke detector up here. This one I really need the pool stick for because it's pretty high up. See if I can get it directly into that hole. It's kind of hard though. There it is. Slow march time. Look at this snow. It's been so cold these past days. No one's even been here. Jeez, almost just died. I feel so tall right now though because I'm stepping on like a foot of snow. You can see these strobes are flashing pretty fast because they're being coated. Let's go ahead and pull the shed pull station just to test this side of the zone. Let's test the smoke detector in the utility room and then see if we can do the CO sensor at the same time.
Warning, carbon monoxide. Please evacuate the building. 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 Warning, carbon monoxide. Please evacuate.
Last thing to do before our functional test is to test the smoke alarm interface. So we'll push this. Gone ahead and put a fire on the TV. If we turn off the lights, it actually looks a little more legit. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the smoke come up from the fog machine, and it might look a little bit legit, honestly. Not really, but see if this will set off the smoke detector quickly. See fire, smoke, the fake smoke is going up. not even close. So go up. Maybe that's not enough smoke. So this detector didn't even go off. I think one of the ones out here did. Oh no, it was the one in here. Alright, well that's kind of funny. Huh, that's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and try this detector again. This time I'm not even gonna blow it at the bottom. I'm just gonna go straight up. And it still wasn't this detector. I don't know which one it was. Probably this one again. Alright. This is actually kind of weird. Okay, at least this one did go off eventually. That's funny. I blew the smoke straight at this detector, and somehow the i3 with a little less smoke went off first. I think this room, or at least this detector, might just be a little older, and that's why it's reacting a lot slower. But either way, I guess kudos to the i3, because really, this isn't all that much smoke, and it's still picking it up. So I guess this is a good detector. But yeah, I guess that actually does it for today. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.